accepted the fact that because I am human, I'm terrific at one thing, good at some, mediocre a bit more, and terrible at others. And if you're human, you are too. You just have to discover that one thing you're good at and major in it. This is what I learned, and I got this from my favorite author, Brother Bo Sanchez. Hello everyone, this is Emily Arquarias, and welcome to Emily in Canada. So this is the second follow-up of the first blog that I've shown you on how to do the hands on the CPR. Today, I will talk about the simple yet easy to use machine, my favorite, AED, or the Automated External Defibrillator. So AED is used to help those experiencing sudden cardiac arrest. It's a smart, sophisticated, yet easy to use. It is a medical device that can analyze the heart, and if necessary, it delivers shock. So currently, the only way to restart a regular cardiac rhythm during cardiac arrest is by the use of an AED. Because you can ask, and you should actually ask for the assistance of these medically trained personnel or professionals. However, with the average response time of the first responders once you activated 911 would be roughly about 8 to 10 minutes. It is still necessary to think that for each minute that defibrillation is actually delayed, the odds of survival are reduced by approximately 10%. Now, having an access to AED and learning how to use it is crucial. So I'll show you how an AED looks like. This is a training AED. It's a universal AED trainer, so this is not real. So even if I put it on myself, do not worry, I will not be shocked with it. Okay? So just three things and three simple steps that you have to remember when using an AED. First and foremost is to turn it on. Second is to follow the prompts. And third is to press the shock button if instructed. So going back again on starting on a high quality or high performance chest compression, it is always a thing or a must to remember that it is not acceptable actually to start on chest compression with a shirt or with the clothes on. So the thing that you really have to expose the chest for two reasons. First is for your hand placement, and second is for get the chest ready for the pads, for the AED pad. B is normally composed of an adult pad and a pediatric pad. So just the basic, but the real AED would probably have some emergency kit with it, like a pair of scissors, a razor that you need probably to shave if you got a hairy chest. Others would come with the pocket mask, but I'll just show you the basic components of a training AED. So the machine, the AED, the adult pad, and a pediatric pad. So the adult pad has picture in it, so where you would actually place the two pads is pretty straightforward. However, it can be interchanged, it doesn't matter, because people, when we react to emergency situation, during our panic mode, we cannot remember where to place which one and where to, so it doesn't matter. I'll show you a much easier way to remember that. So an adult pad is actually applicable and can be used for adult, child, and infant as well. So even if you don't have this pediatric or baby pad, you can still use this adult pad to kids and to babies as well, but we never cut it, we never use it overlapping. So how do we actually use this? 3 steps. First is to turn it on. Second, follow the prompts. And third, press the shock button if required. So AED, turn it on.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest. Plug-in pads connector next to flashing
So apply
light.
pads. You want to put it on upper right
Apply pads.
and lower
Plug-in
left.
connector.
Upper right, lower left. Because the action is actually to sandwich and capture the entire heart. Okay? So would it matter if this one interchange with another? No.
Apply pads.
Just put it
Plug-in
upper right,
connector.
lower left. And it says, see, it's a self-prompt machine. Apply pads.
Apply pads. Insert connector firmly.
Insert connector.
Analyzing heart
And it
rhythm.
starts analyzing right away.
Do not touch the
Touch the victim, clear.
shock advised.
Shock advice, you are continuing with your chest
Charging.
compression, minimizing hands of
Stay
time.
clear of patient.
Second, clear the message to the team or the
Deliver
reminder.
shock now.
Clear.
Press the orange button now. Shock delivered.
Press the orange button, shock is
Begin
delivered.
CPR.
And now you can go back to your chest compression. I just have to like really put it on myself because I love to remember, because when you are active, you wanna like during emergency, where is the right, where is the left? So it's easier to remember when you've actually put it on yourself. This is my right and this is the left. No matter how you are facing the patient, you can remember that it is upper right, lower left. Now let me show you how to put it on a mannequin, like doing it on a real person. AED, assuming that this is our casualty or the victim, using my mannequin here, let's follow again the 3 simple steps on how to use the AED. First is to turn it on.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
Apply pads.
Plug-in pads connector next
Upper
to
right.
flashing light.
And lower left. Make sure that you plug in the
Apply
connector
pads. Plug-in connector. Analyzing heart
and it starts
rhythm.
analyzing right away.
Do not touch
When
the
it says do
patient.
not touch the patient, make sure that you remind yourself and the others, clear.
Shock advised.
Shock is advised, so minimizing hands of time. You go back to your compression while it's
Stay
charging.
clear of patient.
Now if it says stay clear, again,
Deliver shock
clear.
now. Press the orange button now.
Press the orange button.
Shock delivered.
Shock is delivered.
Begin CPR.
As soon as shock is delivered, you can go back to your compression. Just as long as you are maintaining your composure and trying to remember the 3 simple steps, I really think you can do that. For children 8 years old and below, and infants 0 to 1, if you are using an adult pad, you want to make sure that the chest frame would be like appropriate when you use an adult pad, because you don't want to end up putting an adult pad to a small child or a toddler where the chest frame would be presenting like really small. So you don't want to use it overlapping like this. You cannot cut it, so might as well, if you cannot use it upper right, lower left, one on the front and one at the back. So again, one on the front and one at the back. Okay? Same way for babies too. And it's the same thing for babies. If you are using a pediatric pad, it has picture in it actually, so it should be used one in the front, one at the back. Basically the same techniques and ways on how to use it for adult. It's just that the placement of the pads is a little bit different though, so that you are actually giving the appropriate shot needed depending on the frame, the body size and the frame of the body of the person, actually, if it is a child or a baby. So remember, the upper right, lower left placement of the pads may be applicable for adult and children depending on the size of the chest frame. But for babies 0 to 1, it is definitely one at the front and one at the back. Will it alter my compression? It won't. Just as long as you're following again the prompt of the AED, there's no way that you can go wrong. The AED will not give shock if the person doesn't need it. It analyzes every 2 minutes. So you are just continuing and focusing on your chest compression, and every after 2 minutes it starts analyzing. AED will not give shock if the person doesn't need it. And always remember that when you are about to give shock, even by yourself, you have to remind and you have to make sure that you're a little distance away from the victim before you deliver the shock. So that's it for AED. Automated external defibrillator. Sophisticated, smart, yet simple to use. So tested and proven, even a 7-year-old who can follow the prompts can actually use the AED. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. So if you feel that this is really worth sharing and you learn something from it, your family, your friends could benefit from how to use the AED. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So remember, life, we don't want you to miss it. So if you want to learn more about CPR and first aid, I am a training partner of Heart and Stroke Foundation. Contact me, message me. I do hold my classes every week here in St. Albert, and I could do mobile training as well for some facilities, workplace customized emergency and standard first aid. So Lifesaver CPR and first aid training. Again, thank you for watching, and till next video.